Unbelievable, angry women just destroys Keir Starmer and she refuses to stop. In the heart of Westminster, a storm was brewing that would shake the very foundations of British politics. The air crackled with tension as Keir Starmer, the Labour leader known for his calm demeanour, prepared to face a crowd that had come to voice their frustrations. But little did he know, among them was a woman whose fury would not only challenge him but also capture the attention of the entire nation. The day began like any other, but as the sun rose over Parliament, whispers of discontent swirled through the streets. Women across the UK were gathering, fueled by a growing sense of injustice. They held signs demanding change, their faces painted with determination. The headlines had only scratched the surface of their grievances: economic hardships, gender inequality, and the feeling of being ignored by those in power. As Starmer stepped onto the stage, a palpable energy swept through the crowd. Cameras clicked, and microphones buzzed, but it was one woman, in particular, who drew attention: Sarah, a mother of 3 whose life had been turned upside down by recent cuts to welfare. Her eyes burned with a fierce passion, and her voice trembled with emotion as she prepared to speak her truth. Mr. Starmer, Sarah shouted, cutting through the crowd's chants. What are you going to do about the women who are struggling to survive? The question hung in the air, heavy with expectation. Starmer, caught off guard, attempted to respond with his usual political rhetoric, but Sarah wasn't having it. She pressed on, her voice rising above the crowd. We don't need platitudes. We need action. The room fell silent, all eyes on the two as a palpable tension crackled in the air. Sarah's face was flushed, her passion undeniable, while Starmer's composed facade began to crack, revealing the pressure he was under. As the debate intensified, more women stepped forward, sharing their stories of struggle and resilience. Each tale was a thread weaving into a larger narrative of discontent and desperation. Sarah's story was particularly poignant. She spoke of losing her job during the pandemic and the subsequent fight to keep her family afloat. Her words resonated deeply, echoing the sentiments of countless others who felt unheard. Do you even understand what we're going through? She demanded, her voice breaking. The crowd erupted in cheers, rallying behind her as the atmosphere shifted. Starmer, now visibly rattled, struggled to maintain control of the situation. Questions loomed large: would he rise to the occasion and address the concerns? Or would he retreat into the safety of political jargon, risking alienating the very people he sought to represent? Just when it seemed Starmer might regain his footing, Sarah delivered a powerful final blow. You talk about change, but what have you actually done? We need leaders who will fight for us, not just speak at us. The crowd roared, and it became clear that this wasn't just a moment of confrontation, it was a reckoning. What happened next was unexpected. Starmer took a deep breath, his expression shifting from defensive to contemplative. You're right, he said, his voice steadying. I need to listen more. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Was this a turning point? Could this moment of vulnerability transform into a genuine connections? As the event concluded, the energy in the air was electric. Social media erupted with clips of Sarah's passionate address, and pundits scrambled to analyze the implications. Had Sarah just reshaped the political landscape? Starmer's team could be seen in hushed discussions, strategizing how to respond to this unprecedented challenge. But the questions didn't stop there. Would Sarah's bravery inspire more women to stand up? Could this be the catalyst for a broader movement? And what would Starmer do next? Would he change his approach or cling to old habits? As the sun set over Westminster, the world was left buzzing with the aftermath of the confrontation. Sarah became an unwitting icon, her name trending across platforms. Meanwhile, Starmer's leadership faced intense scrutiny, and his next steps would be crucial. The story didn't end there, however. In the days that followed, whispers of a potential alliance between grassroots movements and the Labour Party began to circulate. What would this mean for the future of British politics? Would real change finally be on the horizon, or would this moment fade into a distant memory? The tension hung in the air, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats. What would happen next? The stage was set, and the drama of the royal family, politics, and the call for change was only just beginning. Stay tuned, as the next chapter unfolds in this astonishing saga of power, passion, and perseverance.